A client proposal can make or break the deal you're trying to make with your client. So today I will show you how to make a pitch-ready proposal they can't refuse. To make a proposal that is irresistible for your client, it's important to really get into the head of your client. And I don't mean going all psycho like this guy, great series by the way, but I mean that you really need to understand what your client is expecting in a proposal. It's like Christmas as a kid. You also made a wish list back then, right? And do you remember how much you hated it when your parents gave you something that wasn't on your list? Well, that's exactly the same feeling you give your client when you give him a proposal in a form or way that he doesn't expect. So now that your Christmas trauma is triggered, let's set up a proposal that is managing expectations. One of the most important things about a proposal is that it's complete, because you don't want your client to end up with a lot of questions after reading your proposal. Now, you also don't want to bury your client under an overwhelming amount of images and documents, because your client will have more on his mind than ordering a video. I hate to bring it to you, but chances are that ordering a video is just one item on the to-do list of your client. So we make a proposal that is complete, yet easy to digest. First, we capture the concept of the video in one single image. And this is because people are used to this form of presenting a video. After all, it's the same way that they choose a series or film on Netflix or any other streaming platform. So capture your concept and style in one key image and add a short description as a next step. The description is a bit like a synopsis. It provides a short but complete overview of what you're going to make. And when you've done that, it's time for the money. This is the part your client will probably be most interested in. So add a quote with the roles and materials that are needed for your production. Now there's a lot to talk about on how to calculate your production costs, but for now let's focus on making the proposal. So you've got your key image guided with a proper description and you have a quote that shows your production costs. Now we just need two more things. One is we have to answer the how question of the client, because they will probably like to know which steps are needed to make the video and if any effort is needed from their side. I mean, if you like to interview the company's CEO, it's good to give a heads up so that he can put on a decent suit instead of that childish shirt he likes to wear. So we add a list with steps or to-dos to our proposal. Well, this doesn't need to be very detailed, you can just point out the main steps. Then, last but certainly not least, is the legal stuff. Now with legal stuff, I don't mean that you march in your client's office in a fancy suit saying something smart like, "It's going to happen because I'm going to make it happen." Okay, so he just did, but we don't. We just add general agreements to our proposal. And in case you've never seen general agreements, it's like a letter from that friend that's always complaining about everything. You know who I'm talking about, right? So it covers stuff like what happens when you need to cancel the shooting day, and what happens with the extra work, and how is payment settled. So besides covering a lot of unhappy scenarios, it's also professional to add them to your proposal. So we have general agreements, a set of to-dos, a quote, and a key visual with a description that provides a clear presentation of what you're going to make. Now you can use a lot of tools to make a proposal like this, but ding dong, commercial break. I use the proposal tool in FilmKey because then I have all the documents I need in one place and I can send it directly to the client. So I can make a proposal like this in minutes. And what's really great is that there's a set of legal documents already included. We have a free plan, so check it out. Okay, let's wrap it up. Make a proposal complete and leave no questions for the client. Complete your proposal with a key visual, a description, a quote, a to-do, and legal agreements. And this is how you make a proposal they can't refuse. Hit subscribe, ring that bell. Thank you for watching and good luck.